finish Crypto Venice, we do 1,000 in Crypto New York, and we do 10,000 total across 10 cities.
Let's go to the greatest city in America, the biggest place, past how good we are.
Abundance, thank you. You give abundance, you give abundance.
I have two.
200 of them were sold, and 800 we would airdrop to existing users and give away to new community members. So suddenly we had $1 million of license, $1 million of support, to go to New York. And rent a fancy Soho gallery and set up the mint of these 1,000 Crypto New Yorkers.
When we were in New York, you have to realize we moved, 15, 20 people across the country. No one said anything. Like, everyone just sort of moved in New York and did it without asking, because clearly they didn't want to get off of this crazy rocket ship that we were on.
Give it up for Percy, CryptoNewYorker 380, come on out!
There were no New Yorkers at that point when we sold golden tokens. It was like we pre-sold, collected the revenue that allowed us to put down a deposit on the gallery and go to New York and do the minting event. And that became the basis for this mint pass model that we've taken to artists as a way to say, there's clearly demand for your work. Let's pre-sell the work and then use that money to put on a production for your show and invite people to it.
Wherever art is generated, we want to be there to help you experience it more fully than clicking a button on your phone or being on your laptop and minting 16 things and then selling them. It was hard in the beginning to convince artists to join us. Tyler Hobbs decided he wanted to do his next drop after Fidenza with us physically. Reflections by Jeff Davis. And that just led us to working in a very art-forward way with artists who could imagine new ways of generating their work.
You want to join the Bright Moments DAO? Mint a Crypto New Yorker or buy one on the secondary market. If you want to leave the DAO, sell it. As easy as that.
And so starting with this set of 1,000 Crypto Galacticans representing the initial DAO,
our DAO is going to be entirely constituted of 10,000 crypto citizens. And there's no other structure other than that.
Well, we gave away Venetians for free, right? So the only way that we're making money on Venetians was because people were paying royalties. And they're paying royalties on expensive assets, so it wasn't no money. And it's very important to us that we continue giving these things away for free.
A third of the mint passes will be reserved for existing crypto citizens. A third will be sold to fund the development of that city. And a third will be given to the community.
We believe that over the next 9 cities that started with Venice, we will end up with a collection of people and of characters.
We're trying to build something bigger than an NFT community.
LA, New York, what's next?
You'll never see more streamlined in terms of the architecture and structures in the city. All very organized, all structured into this kind of foundation of a grid system, which I love, which goes really along with the idea of doing pixels, which, our canvas is 45 by 45 pixel grid.
We walked into Craftwork. It was a cold November day, and we just felt an energy that we had never felt before.
We know it is the place. I know we're being over ambitious, but I think the idea of doing a crypto NFT event at this scale, it's going to be historical. Like we want a challenge.
just felt good and felt raw and felt like, whoa, they're going to Berlin, stepping into some really, really big shoes.
We started in Venice. It feels like a small underground band. Now we want to take some bigger stage.
If you have a ticket to Mint, only if you have a ticket to Mint will you be invited upstairs. The curtains at 9 o'clock will get opened up so that anybody up here can look down and see. No screens here, but there are iPads to check people in, to mint their Berliners.
6 iPads.
We spent 3 months pulling this all together. It looks like an original power plant.
Are you ready?
Hello.
Are you ready?
Are you ready to mint?
Are you minting today? Are you minting today?
I'm minting today.
Minting. Come with us. Please smile. Don't be shy. Please. This part about the money. Oh, I love your hair.
Thank you.
Here. Take your time. Take your time. Don't be shy.
We need your code. We need the QR code.
Where is it? No messages. No messages right
Okay,
now.
so we have to go behind.
Sorry?
We have to go behind.
Always from behind.
When you've minted yours, one at a time will be led out here to meet your Crypto Berlin. At some point, you start to hear the music of your Crypto Berliner. Don't look to your right, look to the left. Look to the left, don't look to the right. There's a tunnel here, there's a wall. You're being led over here. And then when you finish here, 8 by 8 meters, so it's basically...
I think that nobody really took us seriously because we had no track record, right? Like we showed them videos from Venice, that didn't really help. We showed them videos from New York of famous people who had minted, which I think just confused them. And we had no production experience whatsoever. Like the most complicated thing we had done was rituals, right? Which is that 72-hour minting marathon in Venice.
Kind of nervous. Who are these people? What do they want? What are they really trying to do? What is crypto? What are NFTs?
We just did incomplete control and were able to put down a deposit on the venue. And the fact that we had the cash liquid was like, okay, there's something interesting here. And with Berlin, we realized that our model from the New Yorkers wasn't going to scale and we really needed to lean into the tech for the first time. And so we started to design a system that would allow you to scan a QR code to mint, a system for checking in. We had a system for, displaying mints on multiple screens that became our display technology. I think we had something like 50 screens set up on the ground floor, and it was totally crazy.
This is too big. How are we going to pull this off?
And we had nothing built. We had to build everything from scratch. We had a developer who was helping us, and the day before the sale, he quit. And he said, sorry, I can't do this, it's too stressful. The only problem we didn't have was money. But money can't fix issues of stress when you've put a giant task in front of yourself and you can't throw money at the problem. We tried to hire as many people as we could, but at some point we just needed to do it ourselves. And I think the stress from that and everyone on the team that was there for it, we sort of learned a big lesson, which was if you work really, really hard, you can pull off things with a very small team, basically. And I think that lesson, everyone that was there and since has sort of learned it, and that's the reason why we sign ourselves up to do things that seem sort of totally ridiculous, and then just sort of put yourself under the pressure to figure out how to do it.
You should just do the work and the work will do the rest, as long as we put all we have.
The interesting thing about Berlin is people will show up to these sort of events. If there's good music and the venue is interesting, Berliners will come. It sort of felt like we had just gone through this hype cycle, right, in the US. ETH had pumped up to 4,000, it crashed back down to 2,000 when we were in Berlin, but the Berliners weren't feeling that. They weren't in the mix in the same way that we were.
That's amazing. I already minted mine NFT. That's the best experience I've ever had. I'm new to NFT, But this project involves you like at the maximum extent, and I'm not gonna quit this. I'm gonna go to every country I can.
Right.
And we don't understand what's going on. That's why we're here.
The golden token?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, we have a Berliner. We have a Berliner
Well,
in
kryptonized.
kryptonized world on our phones. Shit.
Really amazing guy.
Says. Come over here. Right moment.
We have so many amazing local talents that support us, willing to work with us. You know, we're blessed. We cannot do this without the local Berlin community.
We now have 3,000 people who have these crypto citizens help us decide. We put it up for a vote and London won. But people don't care about what you did. They want to know what you're going to do next.
And then next thing we know, crypto's crashing.
It was kind of scary, and I'm not going to lie, there was times I was terrified.
We didn't expect London is this hard.